Hello everybody, and welcome to Naruto Senkai Reborn server update. This is well, not really an update because it's the first episode, but you know what I mean. So, let's get right into it. We have our lovely spawn. Made it myself, with some help from my admin slash friends. Yeah, mostly me. And we got our starter bitch. Sorry, I mean starter boy, but he's a bitch. And that's Boruto. When you right click him, he says, "Hello, and who might you be?" And you say, never mind, I don't really care. Okay, but I do care about ninja stuff. Oh, I see you too want to be a ninja. Well, if you use the stuff in your inventory, not the food, you can see your clan, and maybe you will even have a special ninja kick Genkai. Okay. Also, if you look in your key configurations, you will see where you can access your ninja stats. Booyah! Okay. You can also learn or custom custom jutsus. Yes, that's what I meant. You can buy stuff for it in the shops or collect the stuff for it yourself. Thanks. And what he meant by custom jutsus is that we use the Ars Magica 2 mod. There's no restrictions or slash bans on the spells yet, because I'm still trying to figure out what those bans will be. So right now you can make some pretty OP stuff. We also have the the sword. Just saying. The slash blade mod, yeah, that was called. Yeah, and there's no restrictions on that either right now. It will come in the future though. And we can talk to Harold, the shopkeeper. He will get some more friends. So that's gonna be his apprentices of a sort, who's gonna sell us different kind of stuff. But if you right click him, sup, I'm Harold. Hi. We sell all kinds of ninja stuff and stuff to create other stuff. I see. As I said, we only sell stuff, but I know a guy who can test how much potential you have. His name is Kakashi. He's just outside of spawn, here at the courts. Thanks. And if we just go into our quests section, we can see we have a weird place quest. And we have, if we talk to Harold again, it will complete. And what did we get? I believe we get we get 16 golden schmeckles, and yes, that is from Rick and Morty. Sorry about that. Yeah, but now we completed that. We can also see that we have a different quest, Kakashi, complete with Kakashi. And then we go over to object text. Kakashi should be here, and then some chords. I'm gonna show you where it is, so spoilers ahead, I guess. Just gonna. Okay. Also, this is gonna be a region where no mobs will spawn. I haven't gotten around to that yet, as this is the very much alpha. If we can even call it alpha yet. If we go over here to the codes, we can see, hey, Kakashi, awesome ninja slash sensei. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wow, and that quest is complete. We get 5 of those, I believe. If we right click him, he says, "Hey, Niwala, that's me. I've heard you want to be a ninja. Yeah, great. Now if you just killed those tree trunks, I can see how much potential you have. Okay, let's kill them. And they're not too tough. I'm pretty high level, as actually almost max. Besides Jutsu, you can always get more of that, but pretty much maxed. They have about 20 hit points each. They don't drop anything. You will get the reward after you finished killing them. Okay, let me see. And that should do it. Yeah. And if we go into here again, complete with Kakashi. Oh, I'm getting my ass clapped. Okay, bam, bam, complete. And yeah, there is still some things to work out. Yeah, they should give you 5. Oh, we did. This was 10 before. Yeah, I should probably have cleared this out so we can see what we got. But you get 5 and 5, 10, x10. Yeah, not x50. That would be way too much from the first, well, second quest actually, but you know, the first quest where you actually get something stat related. And that's basically what we got for now. But I can talk a little about what it is to come. The spawn is gonna respawn protected, of course. Haven't gotten around to that yet. But there's gonna be shops. There's gonna be different kind of senseis all around the spawn that you can talk to once you level up. This is gonna be a faction-based server, by the way, and not in the typical I'll just make my own faction, then fuck everybody else because no one wants to join. Always want to have their own. So there is gonna be, I believe, 4 to 5, 6 different factions / clans you can join. Well, actually, there's 5 of the original Naruto clans. You know, in all countries: fire, water, lightning. I can't remember. Yeah, I know I'm running an Naruto server and I can't even remember all the names, but that doesn't matter because I still like to play it, and that's what's important. But all the major countries are gonna be in the game. You can, when you start, you're gonna join one of the factions, but there's gonna be some. They're gonna have their strongholds somewhere in the world. There's gonna be a set there, but it's not gonna be a place where you can't build or can't do anything. There's gonna be some stationary things that's gonna be there permanently, but you will get places that you, once you have more faction power, you can claim more land and build other stuff on that land. There will be faction wars, which are gonna be held by the server, and it's gonna be going from a certain time each week. There's gonna be some each week or even each 2 weeks, I believe, so people can get some time to get stronger, but don't have to wait forever to actually get stronger and see some battle. There's gonna be major battles that's gonna be held. There's gonna be rules. I haven't decided on the rules yet, but I think it's gonna be a little different for each time, so it's not the same every single time. There's gonna be some main rules in every faction war, though. That's gonna be permanent. Yeah, there's gonna also the Akatsuki. For one, is a faction that you're gonna have to earn your way into by getting stronger. Also by I'm gonna install I'm gonna look to see if there's a kill to death ratio mod, the KD mod. So maybe, yeah, you've killed like, I don't know, 50 players on the server, but you also died 50 times, so your KD is, 0. But so you can see, okay, this guy only killed like 15, but have died like 1. So you can see which player is actually good, and so people can just say, "Oh, I'm so good at PvP, blah 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 blah. I should be on your team, blah blah," and then you just get smacked. Now, gonna have to have a certain kill ratio. I'm gonna try again. Death to kill ratio kill to death ratio is actually because KD, haha, um, to actually get into a Akatsuki. There is also gonna be some roles that's gonna I haven't really decided on the Kage stuff, um, like if it's gonna be a all power stat determined, or if it's gonna be like if it's gonna be player voting system, in terms of, with also of course a limitation on you have to have a certain amount of stats, and maybe even kill death ratio. Um, so you players also have a lot to say on the server. There is also gonna be both quests where you can get some, either XP, or you can get some JP or SP, just so. But there's also gonna be some basic training you can do for yourself. It's gonna be where you have to kill a certain amount of something to get a certain amount of XP or SD, or SP, JP, determine on if which quest is gonna be. Yeah, but once that's done, it's gonna swing a little between doing quests and having to, kill NPCs on your own time and just get the TP. That way, you're gonna have to reach a certain level before you're actually strong enough to do the quest, the next quest. But there's no other quest, so you could just, I'm just gonna do this quest over and over and over. No, you'll have to first, you'll kill a quest, do a quest. Then you will have to do some basic training on your own, with some puppets somewhere. That could also be your faction puppet, which the faction can use their money on to have. It's gonna be custom for each faction, and it's gonna be different depending on how much faction money you put into it. You get much more for killing a certain level of a puppet. If you, I'm sorry. By the way, I'm not English, so my English is not always on point. So, and I'm kind of winging it here, but this is just a basic rundown of what it's gonna be about. So, yeah, where did I get from? Yeah. Faction puppets, yeah. The faction puppets are, gonna have a different level depending on how much money you put into it. But this will also scale with its strength, how hard it is to kill, and how quickly it respawns. It will be more specific over time. Right now it's very basic. There's nothing of it yet, actually. But yeah. But first we're gonna get the starting points down, the shops. Maybe. Oh yeah, I think worth mentioning. There's not gonna be much of warping around. You're gonna have to run around and find each of these quests and NPCs that will give you other quests, or people you have to talk to get different things. So you have to explore. There's gonna be surprises. Some places I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna show you either. But there is gonna be a tailed beast running around some places, and I'm gonna place them somewhere. I'm gonna make them have a specific path. It's gonna be a huge path, um, where they will linger sometime, and then they will move around into the world, so you can, you know, just run into it by random chance. But also it's gonna be all the tailed beasts there are. They're gonna most likely gonna be in different biomes. Haven't really decided on each one of them, or if I should do some of them gonna be in plains, for example. Um, but I can see some trouble with it just being one biome. Then it's gonna have some trouble getting out of that biome, and people just gonna know about it. But it's gonna be it's gonna be there somewhere in the world. Not gonna say why or how. Also, if we look underneath here, there's gonna be some secret entrances to this here, but I'm not gonna show you. Not yet. Down here, we're gonna have most likely. Oh, that's a hole. Most likely gonna be an arena. Um, so maybe this could be where the no, never mind. It's not gonna be where the faction wars are held. You're just gonna mess up my spawn. I don't want that. Yeah, but this could be some. Haven't really decided yet, but it's gonna be something. Yeah, as I said, still very, 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 very early alpha. Yeah, but this is basically what I have to had. I can show you right now. That is ready, if I can say that even. Oh yeah, the server's not whitelisted, so you can join if you want to. There's not going to be much to do right now, but I might put up a little paper and quill and book. Then you could write some ideas down if you have any. Put them in the mail slot, and once a week we're gonna read the letters and take into consideration your ideas if you have any. Yeah, that's about what I have. Oh yeah, there used to be like jungle leaves, like you see here, but yeah, I haven't gotten I haven't set up region yet for the spawn. So as you can see, it just like despawned. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, I'm gonna talk a little about the mods we have. We have Armor's Workshop. We have Carpenter's Blocks. Well, Mr. Clay, Carpenter's, Mr. Crayfish's Furniture mod. We have, of course, the Ninja, the Naruto anime mod. We have Harvestcraft. We have Slash Blade, as I talked about before. We have Erzmanska, as we also talked about before. We have Chisel, and this is of course also Chisel. We have NPCs, custom NPCs, Mr. Craft. Yeah, and that is, I believe, about it of what we have. Yeah. But as you can see, the server is far from finished, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Well, see you next time. Bye.